Did you know your face creams might be making your skin look older, not younger? You've been doing everything right, moisturizing, avoiding the sun, even buying expensive anti-aging products. But each morning your skin feels thinner, duller, like it no longer reflects the vibrant spirit inside you. In this video, I'll show you a $5 routine using just 2 ingredients, castor oil and baking soda, that may help reverse that tired look and bring back your skin's natural glow safely and gently. Make these simple changes tonight before dryness and fine lines become permanent. Before we begin, I'd love to know where you're watching from and what time is it right now. Type the word HOPE in the comments if you're ready to feel good in your skin again. If you find this helpful, hit subscribe to catch more simple health tips made for you. Now let's take a closer look at what's really happening to your skin and how to change it. Let me ask you something. Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, that's not how I feel inside? You feel young at heart, full of stories and strength, but the skin looking back at you seems tired, thinner, duller, like it's slowly fading without your permission. It's not your fault, and it's not just aging. There are things happening beneath the surface, quiet changes most folks aren't told about. But today we're going to talk about them, gently, clearly, and in a way that helps you take back a little control. You see, after the age of 60, your skin isn't the same, not just on the outside, but deep within. Back when we were younger, our skin was like a new mattress, firm, plump, supportive. But over time, that inner padding breaks down. Harvard Health explains that the dermis, the thick middle layer of our skin, actually gets thinner by 20 to 30% as we age. That means less support, less bounce, and more sagging in places we never expected. Now let me tell you about Mrs. Linda, a sweet lady I met last year in Tennessee. She was 74, full of spunk, but worried because no matter how much moisturizer she used, her cheeks always felt papery. She even said, "Honey, I feel strong inside, but this skin makes me look like I'm falling apart." And the truth is, she wasn't wrong. As we age, the glands that keep our skin moist slow down. Some research shows they can drop their activity by up to 60% after 70. Without that natural oil, our skin dries out fast. It cracks easier, heals slower, and even the best cream in the world can't help if it can't reach where it needs to go. On top of that, our skin starts to hold on to dead cells longer than it should. When we're young, skin renews itself about every 28 days. But after 60, that cycle can stretch to 45, even 60 days. Imagine a dusty window you haven't cleaned in months, the light's still there, but you just can't see it. That's what happens with your natural glow. It's still in you, just hidden behind old skin that refuses to let go. So what can we do? Start small. Gently exfoliate once or twice a week to help remove that buildup. Nothing harsh, just a soft touch. Then feed your skin the moisture it's missing. Look for natural unscented oils or creams that sink in deep. Things with castor oil or ceramides work wonders. And don't skip your neck, your hands, or under your eyes. They're the first places that speak when the rest of us stay silent. Some of my friends have told me I didn't think anything would work anymore. But after just 2 weeks of care, real care, not costly tricks, they saw smoother cheeks, fewer flakes, and even a bit of that lost glow peeking back through. So if you've been feeling like your skin doesn't match your spirit, maybe it's not about age. Maybe it's just time for a softer approach. You deserve skin that feels as alive as you are, and it's never too late to begin. Stick around because next we'll talk about the 2 simplest things in your kitchen that might just be your skin's new best friends. Now here's something that might surprise you. Many older adults think their moisturizer just stopped working. But the real problem isn't the cream, it's what's sitting on top of your skin. Let me tell you about Mr. Harold. He's 76, lives out in Oregon. Every night he'd apply this fancy anti-aging cream his daughter got him for Christmas. And every morning he'd wake up frustrated. It just sits there, he told me, like I smeared butter on wax paper. He was doing his best, but nothing seemed to sink in. And that feeling, it's more common than you'd think. According to Healthline, after 60, our skin slows down its natural process of shedding old cells. So while you might be feeding your skin the good stuff, it can't absorb it. That buildup acts like a wall blocking, moisture blocking nutrients and making your skin look dull and tired even when you're doing all the right things. It's like watering a plant with a tarp over the soil. No matter how good the water is, it won't reach the roots. But the solution is gentle and doable. Just once or twice a week, try gently exfoliating with a soft cloth or a natural homemade paste. Nothing rough, nothing fancy. Just enough to help clear the way so your creams can do their job. And afterwards, seal in the goodness with a light layer of nourishing oil like castor oil or almond oil. If your skin feels smoother even a little bit, let me know in the comments by typing HOPE. That way I'll know you're starting to see yourself again. Because it's not about how expensive the product is, it's about giving your skin a clear path to receive it. And you can start tonight. Up next, I'll show you how one kitchen ingredient might quietly change the way your skin breathes. Stay with me. Now this next one might sound a little old-fashioned, but it just might be the missing piece in your skincare routine. Most folks over 65 think if their cream is expensive, it must be doing something. But truth is, a lot of those creams only sit on the surface. They make your skin feel nice for a few hours, but that deeper healing, it never gets started. Now let me tell you about someone special. Barbara from Kansas City. She's 72, sharp as a tack, always kept herself put together. Her bathroom cabinet was full of jars, serums, even those little gold under-eye patches, but nothing really worked. She said to me, "I feel like I'm just layering lotion on top of more lotion." Then one evening, her granddaughter handed her a small amber bottle. "Try this, Grandma," she said. It was castor oil, cold-pressed, pure, no chemicals, just the real stuff. Barbara didn't think much of it, but she gave it a shot. 2 weeks later, she looked in the mirror and smiled. The puffiness around her eyes had softened. The fine lines didn't seem so harsh. And for the first time in a long while, she said her skin felt like hers again. So what makes castor oil so special? Well, according to the Mayo Clinic, it's packed with something called ricinoleic acid, a natural compound that helps calm inflammation, boost moisture deep within the skin, and gently encourage the production of collagen. That's the protein that keeps skin firm, full, and supported, not just plumped on the outside, but healthy underneath. Unlike most creams that just sit on top, castor oil dives deeper. It reaches the layer where aging actually begins. That's why so many folks with dry, thinning, or irritated skin see results quickly. It doesn't just soothe, it helps repair. Now, of course, not all oils are created equal. If you're going to try it, make sure it's cold-pressed and hexane-free. That means it was made without harsh heat or chemicals, just the pure oil preserved the right way in a dark glass bottle. And using it easy. Just wash your face, pat it dry, and take a drop or two on your fingertips. Press it gently into the areas that feel dry or look a little tired. Don't rub, just let it melt into your skin naturally. Especially around the eyes, be soft and slow. You'll feel a slight warmth as it sinks in. That's the oil doing its job. If you're thinking, that sounds too simple to work, maybe give it 2 weeks like Barbara did. You might be surprised. And if you do try it, let me know how it feels. Just type HOPE in the comments. It helps me know you're here, and it reminds others that gentle change is possible. Because sometimes the answer isn't in another cream or another trip to the store. Sometimes it's in a small bottle passed quietly from one caring hand to another. In a moment, we'll talk about something sitting right in your kitchen drawer that makes this oil work even better. Stick with me. Let's talk about something a little unexpected. Most folks don't realize it, but after 65, your skin doesn't naturally shed old cells the way it used to. When you were younger, it happened quietly every few weeks, but now those dead skin cells like to stick around, and they build up like dust on a window. And when they pile up, it's no wonder your skin starts to feel rough, dry, even dull. No cream can get through that wall, it just sits there. You might think your lotion isn't working anymore, but really it's blocked by yesterday's skin that hasn't moved on. I remember Mrs. Elaine from Virginia. She's 78, soft-spoken, and had the kindest smile. She told me I thought I needed a better cream. I didn't know I just needed to let the old skin go. What helped her wasn't another product from the store. It was something she already had in her kitchen: baking soda. Now I'm not talking about scrubbing hard or doing anything harsh. That's not what aging skin needs. What it needs is a gentle nudge, and baking soda can give just that. It has a smooth, fine texture, not gritty like those seed-based scrubs. Just a small half teaspoon mixed with a few drops of water makes a soft paste almost like lotion. Rub it in with your fingertips, gentle circles, no more than 30 seconds. Avoid the eyes, they're too delicate. Then rinse with cool water and pat dry with a soft towel. No rubbing, just kindness. According to WebMD, baking soda also shifts your skin's pH slightly for a short while, making it more open to soaking in the oils or creams you apply afterward. But the key here is balance. Don't overdo it. Once or twice a week is more than enough. If you try it and notice your skin feeling smoother, like it can finally breathe again, let me know. Type hope in the comments if you're ready to give your skin that little refresh it's been waiting for. Because sometimes the most powerful care doesn't come from a bottle. It comes from understanding what your skin is asking for. Coming up next, I'll show you how this simple step makes your castor oil work even deeper. Stick with me. The third thing I want to share is this: how to safely blend castor oil and baking soda the right way. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Mixing oil and powder on your face, isn't that a little strange? But let me tell you something. Sometimes the simplest things are the most powerful when done right, especially for skin that's been with us for over 60, 70, maybe even 80 years. It deserves kindness and just the right touch. I once sat with Mr. Howard, 76, a retired librarian from Indiana. He told me his skin had gotten so sensitive, even washing it felt like a chore. But he was tired of dry patches and that tight, papery feeling. So we talked, and I shared with him what I'm about to share with you now. Here's the gentle method. Take 1 teaspoon of pure castor oil and mix it with just a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. That's it. You don't need anything fancy. Rub it together gently in your hands until it forms a soft paste. Then apply it to clean skin, not rubbed in hard, just pat it on, like you're telling your skin, I see you, I care. Let it sit for 15 minutes. That's just enough time to enjoy a cup of chamomile tea or hum along to your favorite hymn. When the timer's up, rinse it off with cool water. No scrubbing, no fuss. And here's the part many forget. After you rinse, go back and add just a thin layer of castor oil again. This seals in the calm. It's like tucking your skin under a soft blanket before bed. Experts from the National Eczema Association even say that oils like castor, when applied after cleansing, help lock in moisture and strengthen the skin's natural barrier. But take note, my friend, this little recipe is a gentle tool, not an everyday scrub, just twice a week. Monday and Friday work great. On the other days, let your skin rest. Use castor oil alone if needed. If your skin feels tingly or red, don't panic. Just pause for a few days. Give it grace, just like we give ourselves. Skincare after 65 isn't about chasing perfection. It's about connection. Between you and the body that's carried you through decades, you've earned every line, every freckle, and now with a little care, you can help your skin feel soft, calm, and deeply loved again. Coming up next, I'll show you a bedtime routine that helps seal in moisture and sleep. Don't miss it. Now, the fourth habit is one most people skip without even realizing it. We put cream on our face, sure, maybe even a little on the forehead or cheeks, but the neck, the hands, the skin around the eyes, that's where age shows up first. And according to the American Academy of Dermatology, that's no accident. The skin on your neck and the back of your hands is thinner, more delicate, and it loses moisture faster than anywhere else. I still remember dear Mrs. Carroll from New Mexico. She's 75 now, used to play piano at her church every Sunday. Lovely lady, she told me people always guessed I was younger until they saw my hands. It made her self-conscious. She started hiding her hands during conversations, even stopped wearing her wedding ring for a while. But the solution wasn't expensive. It was just attention. Now here's what I told her and what I'd tell you if we were sitting together right now. Start with the neck. When you apply oil or cream, move your hands gently upward, not down. Imagine you're lifting the skin, helping it resist gravity a little longer. Don't tug or stretch. Just press slowly with care. For your hands, take an extra 30 seconds. Focus on the knuckles and the backs. Rub it in the same way you'd warm a child's hands on a cold morning, slow and loving. And around the eyes, that's the gentlest of all. If you use our castor oil blend, add just a touch more oil and barely any baking soda. Use your ring finger. That's your softest touch. These little areas tell our story, every smile, every letter written, every lullaby sung. They deserve kindness too. Next, I'll show you a bedtime trick that helps lock in this care overnight. You won't want to miss it. The fifth habit is all about timing. See, it's not just what you put on your skin that matters, it's when you do it. Most folks don't know this, but between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m., something amazing happens inside your body. According to research from the NIH, your body shifts into what scientists call repair mode. Blood flow to the skin increases. Collagen, that magic stuff that keeps skin firm, gets produced more. And your skin becomes like a sponge soaking up whatever goodness you gave it before bed. I remember chatting with Mr. Albert 78 from Florida. He always moisturized, but he'd do it late, right before he crashed into bed around midnight. And he'd tell me it doesn't seem to do much. When I explained this golden window, he gave it a try, just a simple change, applying his castor oil mix at 9:15 instead of 12. Within 2 weeks, he said his cheeks felt smoother, and his wife noticed too. That little tweak made all the difference. If you're using any natural care, even just baking soda with a few drops of oil, try to get it on your skin by 9:30 p.m. Let your body use that precious window between 10 and 2 to work its magic. It doesn't cost a dime more, doesn't take more time, but it works with your body's natural rhythm instead of against it. And if you've ever felt like nothing seems to stick anymore, not lotion, not oils, maybe the timing is all that's missing. Let's help your body do what it's designed to do. In the next part, we'll talk about a simple bedtime habit that seals all this care in overnight, so your skin wakes up feeling truly rested. The sixth habit is something we don't always think about when it comes to our skin. It's what we eat. A lot of folks believe skincare is all about lotions and creams. But here's the truth. Healthy skin starts from the inside. And after 60, our skin doesn't bounce back like it used to. That's why feeding it the right nutrients is just as important as what we put on it. I remember Miss Clara from Ohio. She's 72, still sharp as a tack. She told me I use all the oils and serums, but my skin still looks tired. When we talked about food, she realized her dinners were mostly toast and tea. We added some avocado, a boiled egg, and a warm drink with ginger and honey. Just small things. But 2 weeks later, she called and said, "My skin actually feels alive again." That's no magic trick. According to the Mayo Clinic and Cleveland Clinic foods, rich in omega-3s like salmon and olive oil, help your skin hold moisture and calm down inflammation. Vitamin C from fruits like oranges and strawberries helps rebuild collagen. And minerals like zinc and selenium found in pumpkin and sunflower seeds protect your skin from damage and support healing. But here's the catch: sugar-fried food and alcohol do the opposite. They dry you out and speed up aging. They're not worth it, especially if we're aiming to stay independent and strong. So if you're already caring for your skin on the outside, give it a little love from the inside too. Even one small change at dinner can help your body do the rest. Next, I'll show you a nighttime habit that locks in all these benefits without buying a single product. Ready? So my friend, if there's one thing I hope you take from today, it's this. Taking care of your skin doesn't have to be complicated, expensive, or filled with chemicals. It can be as simple as a loving touch before bed, a nourishing meal, or a moment of calm under the moonlight. If something today touched your heart or reminded you to care for yourself a little more gently, I'd love to hear about it. Just type your thoughts in the comments below, or simply write the word HOPE. Sometimes that one word is enough to begin again. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, click the little bell so you never miss a new video, and share this with someone you love, a sister, a neighbor, a dear friend. You never know who might need this gentle reminder. Until next time, may your evenings be peaceful, your heart stay light, and your skin glow with the kindness you give to others every day.